Hi everybody, Bald&Curious here. So let's talk, how do you carry a magazine? Hopefully the sound is pretty good. Scotsman threw it out there, there's no right way, do what works for you, blah, 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 blah. Well, that makes as much of a sense as telling somebody drive on either side of the road, whatever works for you. Okay? As far as the shooting goes and carrying gun, there's not that much more that can be invented. Okay, everything was tried and true, and when a world-class champion, multiple world-class champion tells you put your magazines inside your pouches, bullets forwards, then I'm guessing he knows what he's talking about. So let's talk about how I carry in competition. Yeah, you're gonna say competition doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. Well, in competition and preparing for the competition, I get most of my practice and most of my gross motor skills. For the last couple of years, I actually carry bullets out. So if you look at my magazine pouches, if you see my magazine pouch, my orientation is bullets out. And that kind of works better for me because I go grab the magazine, okay? My pointing finger is where the bullet would be, and at the same token, it helps to guide into the gun. Now, same being if magazine is bullet forward, you go grab it like this and put it this way. Now, many times I've seen old-timers at the range, and they would have it bullet backwards, so they would have magazine bullet backwards like this, and their reasoning is because they grab the magazine like this and go into the gun. That doesn't make any sense, okay? Because you grabbing, it's not comfortable the way you're grabbing. Now you're grabbing it like this, it's hard to transition to get it into gun. Not to mention doing it at a speed, you got so many things in the way. This way, you're still hugging the body, you still follow the contour of your body. Let's say you carry inside the pocket like I do with my rig. Same thing, when you go dig for a magazine, you're gonna use your index finger to dig and pull it out. It's just a natural. You're not gonna be digging around like this and going like this reloading the magazine. It's not natural. Now, for some people it might be different. Let's say you miss a digit or something like that. Okay, it's a different circumstances. At that point, I'm gonna tell you, yes, do whatever works for you. But bullet forwards was kind of not invented, it was just perfected. Now, let me grab a different rig. Now, this is my 3-gun rig from Safariland, removable pouches that I can replace with the stuff for a shotgun, but since I shoot an open division and 3-gun now, I just hang the shotgun magazine in the back. Now, same thing over here. My magazines are still bullet forward because when I go grab it, even off my belly, it's a lot easier to grab it this way. If they were other way around, it's just stupid. It's not even, you gotta twist your hand to go, it's not natural. This is, carrying it this way, it's fluent. It goes with the natural body movements. Obviously, if you're lefty, you're gonna have it on the opposite direction. Now, there are times where I carry magazines with the bullet back, and that's my rifle magazine, because usually my rifle magazine is back here. I got 2 magazine pouches over here, so when I go grab it, I actually, at that point, since I'm holding rifle over here, yes, it's a lot easier for me to jam the magazine straight up this way instead of having magazine bullet forward and going like this, because I don't have like a full hand on the magazine opposed to pistol magazine where I actually hold the magazine pretty firmly. So yes, when I do the rifles, absolutely, rifle magazine, they're gonna be bullet backwards, even when it's all the way back, because it's a lot easier to grab it from there and go right straight into the rifle. Okay? If you're gonna have it on a chest rig, you're probably gonna have it the same way because you're gonna pull it and jam it in. because you're not jamming it into the pistol. You don't have to transition to slide it all the way into the pistol. You're holding, and only this portion of the magazine goes into the rifle, so it's a lot easier. So all I can say is, you do you. You know, do what you think is best, but don't just disregard hundreds and thousands of people that have been perfecting this skill for decades. You know, hundreds of masters, grandmasters that have been perfecting the skill of how to carry the bullets. If you think about it, it just makes sense. So before you start reinventing the wheel, you know, and listening to anybody that says, you know, whatever works for you, yes, on the one hand, if it works for you, and let's say you only carry a gun, you don't shoot competition, you don't do anything else, you carry a gun, as long as you are proficient with whatever you do, at least you think you're proficient, then you know what, hats off to you, you know. But don't discount something that's been tried and true for decades. Does that make sense? Hopefully. If you like this kind of video, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have fun and keep shooting.